Hello. If you're watching this right now, I just want you to know that you you are awesome. And that's right, awesome. And you're not awesome simply because you're watching me. You're awesome because you are a fellow human being. Human beings are awesome. Human beings have such great potential within them. Unfortunately, it's not always used towards the best intentions, towards the fullest capacity. But that doesn't negate the fact that as human beings we are awesome. And now granted, there are a lot of fellow human beings who like to put down a lot of other fellow human beings. Why? For a number of reasons. Usually there's more than one reason, but more often than not, the main reason is for the simple fact that they don't believe in their own awesomeness. They don't believe in their own innate potential as an awesome human being. And it's understandable, of course, living in modern society, living within any modern society. We're constantly bombarded with images by the media, with images on social media and various forms of media, video, pictures, articles, a slew of other, of course, online stuff, which can all fall under the category of propaganda in some form or another. And these are the things, of course, that convince us that we aren't awesome. These are the things that convince us that we aren't worthy of reaching for the stars. These are the things that convince us that we have to take such and such steps before we can accomplish a certain goal or achieve a certain ideal or lifestyle or career. And personally, I found this isn't always the case. Just because a certain group of people, or whether it's one person or a group of people, tell you you have to do something a certain way, that doesn't mean that that's the only way to do it. That doesn't mean that's the only way to achieve it. And I know I may be coming off as some kind of semi-motivational speaker guy or whatever, but I really don't care about that right now. What I do care about is getting across the message that as human beings we are awesome. We're all awesome. We all have the potential to be our greatest selves. And I will admit there was a time in my own life where I didn't believe this. And I mean, me being a writer, a musician, an artist, a poet, I'm constantly, still to this day, I constantly get comments from, if not my friends, from my relatives, from acquaintances of other acquaintances. They're constantly trying to tell me, well, maybe you should do it this way, or maybe you should just give up, or ultimately they come up with, they try to disguise their comments, they try to disguise their negative comments in something that's to them, vaguely positive. But ultimately, I know it's not. And ultimately, I know where they're coming from. I mean, pretty much, I'm reminded of a lot of different quotes right now, but one in particular that, and of course I don't remember the exact wording of it, but it goes along the lines of, I mean, pretty much, those who try to stop you from following your dreams have never followed their own dreams, and something along those lines, and which to me is really accurate. Because if you're trying to achieve a certain goal, accomplish something, it doesn't matter what it is, and you're surrounded by other people who are intimidated by your motivation or intimidated by your determination, naturally they're going to be afraid not only for themselves, but afraid for you if they happen to care about you, if they happen to be a close friend or a relative or spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend. So naturally they're going to try to drag you down to keep you from accomplishing whatever it is you want to accomplish. And now, of course, you can blame them, you can blame these people, you can... but I feel ultimately you're better off just not paying attention to these people. You're better off not paying attention to these naysayers, to the ones that try to mess with your mind and keep you in a really, really dense negative state of mind. These people don't understand you, and in all likelihood maybe they never will understand you. But when you think about it, they don't have to. As long as you know what you're doing, as long as you know where you're headed, as long as you know what you want, as long as you know what you want to achieve, and above all, as long as you believe in yourself, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Really, nothing else matters. There's a reference to a Metallica song right there. But yeah, I just, I believe in really putting positive energy out there, positive messages out there. I wanted to start with this one because ultimately it's something that as human beings we need to hear over and over and over again until it just becomes like second nature to us. So yes, you are awesome. We're all awesome. All human beings are awesome. We can achieve great things. We don't have to wallow in negativity. We don't have to. We can make the choice. We can choose negativity or positivity. And when faced with such a choice, wouldn't you want to choose positivity? Wouldn't you want to choose to believe in yourself? Obviously it makes sense. So, right? I think so. Don't forget, you are awesome. Even if you have to keep repeating this phrase to yourself in your head over and over and over and over and over. However many times you need to repeat it. You are awesome. You are awesome. You are awesome. You are awesome. That'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, keep it real, keep on rocking. Peace.